You probably guessed that these floats aren't going to be used for the same situations. Same style, same shape, very different sizes. So how do you know which one to pick? It all begins with balancing the buoyancy and sensitivity. And as a general rule, you want the smallest float that you can get away with and still keep your bait in the strike zone and down where it needs to be. So what are some of the factors that you need to consider? One is the size of the bait you're using and also the behavior of the bait. You don't want a little tiny bait with a great big float. You don't want a tiny float with a big bait, but also how active it is. If you're fishing with a shiner, as an example, that's going to be moving around a lot and is going to want to swim to the top, you're going to have to use a bigger weight to keep it down in place. So in that situation, and anytime you're going to be using more weight, you're going to need a bigger float for that. Other considerations are going to be the amount of current you have, maybe the amount of wind, different things that it takes to keep that bait directly down, but still be able to see what's going on at the other end. And as you fish, sometimes you'll have to experiment a little bit. Sometimes you'll realize that your float is sitting too low in the water column, or you realize that you're not really seeing what's going on. So just go a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller. Can you catch a fish with the wrong size float? Absolutely. But you're going to be more efficient and you're going to catch more fish if you consider the factors, experiment a little bit, and pick the right float for the situation.